Imagine you already have everything you deeply desire. What would change? What if the secret of manifestation isn't about chasing toward your goals, but retracing from them? In this video, I'll reveal why quantum manifestation actually works backwards, and how this reversal is the very key to accessing your deepest desires faster than you ever thought possible. And stay tuned, because in just a few minutes I'll expose the number one mistake most people make that unknowingly blocks their manifestations. Welcome, I'm Quantum Manifestation. If you've spent years visualizing, scripting, or affirming, yet still feel stuck in the wanting loop, you're not alone. The usual advice says work harder, focus more, but what if that's exactly what's blocking you? Today, we're diving into a deeper, science-infused shift. How manifestation in the quantum realm doesn't move forward, it moves backward, and how mastering that reversal changes everything. I'm going to walk you through not just the theory, but also practical steps you can begin applying right after watching. By the end, you won't merely hope. You'll understand how to be the change, magnetize effortlessly, and bypass the frustration that most people experience. Here, how we'll flow. First, we'll explore the idea of forward manifestation versus backward manifestation, and why so many get it flipped. Then, we'll ground this shift in quantum thinking, how the universe and consciousness interact, and why entering the completed state is essential. Next, I'll give you 3 powerful practices to embody this reversed approach, not as rigid techniques, but as natural ways of being. After that, we'll talk about how to remove resistance, strengthen alignment, and sustain momentum. Then, I'll share a few gentle lifestyle tips that complement the core work like energy hygiene, rest, and environment. We'll pause midway for an engagement moment, a question or mini exercise to anchor what you just learned. Finally, I'll recap all the major points and bring it home with your next actions and how to carry this into daily life. Most people chase goals. They set intentions, visualize, act, and then hope the universe delivers. This feels linear and forward. Once I get that thing, then I'll be happy. But quantum manifestation works backwards. First, you become the already fulfilled state, then the physical world aligns to that. The outer world is simply a mirror of your inner state. If you start from what you lack, you only reinforce lack. And here, that big mistake I mentioned earlier. Most people visualize from desire, not from completion. They feed the gap instead of the fulfillment. In the quantum field, all possibilities exist at once. Think of reality as a landscape of probability. When you anchor into the version of you who already has it, you collapse that wave into your lived experience. This is why manifestation isn't about pushing, it's about receiving. Once you vibrate from completion, the universe selects the reality that matches. So how do we apply this reversed approach? The first practice is state anchoring. Daily, meditate into the feeling, identity, and inner knowing that your desire is already done. Don't visualize the process, visualize the result as your current reality. The second is letting go instead of forcing. Emotionally release striving. Use phrases like I am allowing or I trust it's coming instead of I must get this. The third is small steps from completion. Act as if, not with desperate energy, but from an inner state of ease. Each action you take flows from your embodied completion, not from trying to fill a void. Now here, where most people trip up, resistance. Fear, doubt, and comparison are often the hidden friction that blocks the backward path. Use awareness to spot resistance gently, label it, breathe through it, and return to your aligned state. And here's a secret I'll dive into in an upcoming video. Resistance is not your enemy, it's a sign you're close. For now, remember consistency matters more than intensity. A few minutes of inner alignment per day is more powerful than sporadic extreme effort. Surround yourself with cues, visuals, your environment, supportive relationships that reinforce the already done reality. Gentle lifestyle enhancers also matter more than you think. Protect your energy by limiting toxic inputs. Spend time in nature. Allow your nervous system resets with walks or short rests. And design your physical environment with small symbols of your manifestation to remind your subconscious of your completed state. In a few moments, I'll recap all this into one clear roadmap you can carry into your week. But first, let's make it real. Pause for a moment and reflect, or even write. If I truly were the version of me who has already manifested my biggest desire, how would I feel, act, speak, and carry myself today? Take 60 seconds. Close your eyes, feel that state. Hold on to it. As you return, bring that feeling into the rest of this video. And if you're enjoying this, don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next levels we dive into together. Let's bring everything together. Manifestation in the quantum realm is backwards. You begin from the completed state rather than chase the goal. The universe responds to your inner vibration, so your first work is internal, aligning identity, feelings, and knowing. Use practices like state anchoring, releasing force, and acting from ease to embody your fulfillment. Resistance is natural. Observe it without shame and return to alignment gently. And remember, supportive lifestyle habits like energy hygiene, rest, and intentional environment magnify this work. When you live from the end, the means naturally fall into place without struggle. If this video opened a new possibility for you, here's what to do next. Commit to a 7-day reverse manifestation experiment, where each day you spend 5 minutes in the already done space. Leave a comment telling me one way your energy or perspective shifted as you apply this. I'll read and respond. Share this video with someone who's been stuck on the manifesting journey. Help them see the reversal too. And of course, subscribe if you haven't yet and turn on notifications, because in upcoming videos we'll go deeper into advanced quantum alignment, habit weaving, and energetic upgrades. Thank you for watching and going on this inner shift with me. Remember, you are not chasing reality, you are already in it, just needing to align from within. Keep coming back to that truth. In our next video, we'll explore how to handle delay and why sometimes manifestations seem paused, and how that's part of the growth curve, not failure. Until then, breathe, align, and trust the reversal. You're already on your way.